Hi everyone, we hope you've had a great week singing all those songs about the sea with John. We certainly have, haven't we, Charlie? And I think you've got something with us today to help everybody at home guess what your favourite song was. Charlie's brought a guessing bag and his favourite song was Sailor, Sailor on the Sea. Let's go, Charlie. We'll sing the song and then I'll tell you what I've found in the bag and you can tell me what you think it might be. You can help me, everyone. Ready, steady, off we go. Sailor, sailor on the sea. Sailor, sailor on the sea. Sailor, sailor on the sea. What treasure's in the bag for me? Will we look and see, Charlie? Help me hold the bag. It's something that's made of wood and it's round and there are two bits that are attached together by a piece of string. And if I make a noise with them, they kind of have a clicking sound. Do you know what it is, Charlie? You're right, it's castanets. Did you get that at home, everyone? Let's see if Charlie's right. Here's my castanets. Charlie, you love the castanets, don't you? I think there's something else in the bag. Let's see. Ready, steady, off we go. Sailor, sailor on the sea. Sailor, sailor on the sea. Sailor, sailor on the sea. What treasure's in the bag for me? You can hear something jingly, like it's Christmas. I don't think it's Christmas, Charlie. It's the wee summer singing. It's only June, but I can hear something. Let's see what's in the bag. It's got a wooden handle and it has some metal bits all around the edge. And Charlie, you are right. They make a jingly sound. We've got some bells. Charlie, would you like to play either the bells or the castanet while we sing that song again? Yeah? Everyone at home will help you, but Charlie has gone to get the castanets. He's got to play the castanets while we sing the song. Ready, steady, off we go. Sailor, sailor on the sea. Sailor, sailor on the sea. Sailor, sailor on the sea. What treasure's in the bag for me? Well done, Charlie. You were very good at keeping a beat with the castanets. I wonder what John's favourite song was this week. Let's go and see.
Hi everyone. I'm so happy to be back for one last day of singing. And Oran's happy too, because he's finally got his banana. I bet you're wondering which has been my favourite song. Well, I like Down by the Ocean because I get to tell off my sister. But the problem is, I've got a brother too, and it wouldn't be fair to tell off my sister and not my brother. Wonder if you can remember the actions to the song and help me tell off my brother this time, whose name is Scott. Down by the ocean, down by the sea, Scott broke a teacup and said it was me. I told Ma, I told Pa, Scott got a telling off, ha ha ha.
I loved Down by the Ocean too. And I think John just might have a sneaky little extra song for us about something scary that we find in the sea, Charlie. Let's listen to what John has in store.
I'm going to need you to join in, and I'd like you to join in by singing da 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 da, because I'm going to tell you a story. And every time I pause, I would like you to sing da 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 da. And sometimes there's going to be actions, so please join in. There was a boy, da 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 da, and a girl, da 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 da. They went for a walk, da 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 da. They went to the beach, da 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 da. They went for a swim, da 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 da. They swam right out, da 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 da, and farther out, da 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 da, and farther out, da 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 da. They got quite tired, da 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 da. But then came the sharks, da 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 da. The daddy shark, da 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 da. The mommy shark, la 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 la. The granddad shark, moo 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 moo. The baby shark, beep 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 beep. So they swam back in, da 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 da. And faster in, da 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 da, and faster in, da 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 da, and faster in, da 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 da, faster in, da 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 da. But then came the sharks, da 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 da. The daddy shark, da 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 da. The mommy shark, la 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 la. The granddad shark, moo 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 moo. The baby shark, beep 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 beep. They took an arm, da 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 da. Another arm, da 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 da. They took a leg, da 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 da. Another leg, da 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 da. They took it all, da 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 da. There's nothing left, da 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 da. Except for the sharks, da 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 da. The daddy shark, da 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 da. The mommy shark, la 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 la. The granddad shark, moo 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 moo. The baby shark, beep 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 beep. And that's the sharks.
Thank you, John, for that little extra song and for all the songs you did last week. We had a fantastic time. Next week's presenter is Ailey Mackenzie, and Ailey will be singing some songs in Gaelic. You don't speak Gaelic. Do you know what, Charlie? Neither do I, but I'm going to have a go because I would love to learn some songs in Gaelic. And next week's topic is very special. Charlie will love it. See you then. Bye.